If you're buying a home in Chandler, you won't want to miss this video because we're going to talk all about the BINSR. You may be wondering, what is the BINSR? Well, the BINSR is actually one of the most important documents in your home buying process. The abbreviation is the Buyer Inspection Notice and Seller Response document. This is an important two-page addendum completed at the end of your due diligence period. Once your offer is accepted, you typically enter a 10-day home inspection period, and this gives you all the time you need to do your needed due diligence, such as hiring a home inspector, a termite inspector. It gives you time to read through the HOA rules and regulations and anything else that you want to do to ensure you are confident moving forward with your purchase. On a typical residential real estate contract, if anything deal breaking is found during this time, a buyer can cancel their contract and receive their full deposit back. So once you're done with all of your inspections and you've read through the seller disclosures and insurance history, you'll want to work with your realtor to complete the BINSR document. I've been a realtor since 2011, and it's extremely uncommon for an inspector to not find any issues with the home. Even brand new homes have items on the home inspection report. So don't be alarmed if the inspector finds things in need of repair or replacement. The BINSR document gives you three options. Number one, accept the premises as is with no repairs. You sign that, you move on to the next step. Number two, you may decide, hey, I'm going to reject the home and cancel the contract. We just need to provide a few reasons of why you're canceling your contract. Your contract is typically canceled, and you can move on to your next home. Number three is the most common, and it's provide the seller an opportunity to correct items. So now we're going to talk more about that most common option, and it's the process of asking the seller for repairs. Keep in mind, when you submit repair requests, the seller has the option to approve, decline, or agree to a few items, or they can counter you and offer a credit towards repairs. It's very important how you approach the BINSR document. Here are our tips to ensure you get the best response from the seller. Number one, you may want to do this, but don't do it. Don't ask for everything. You may feel like you can just submit your home inspection report to the seller and say, fix all these things. But guess what will happen? This oftentimes can backfire. It's important to remember that you're probably not buying a brand new home. If you ask for too many items, you can upset and offend the seller, and they'll just say no to everything. I've seen it happen. If the seller does not approve your request, you do still have the option to cancel the contract. But what are some of the items you should ask for on the BINSR? It's a good rule of thumb to not ask for the small repairs, like say the sink needs a sink stopper, when you could buy that for a few dollars at the store. You might not want to put that on your BINSR. You should focus on the bigger concerns that are really important to you. Items that are a few $100s or several $1,000s to repair. It's also not a common practice to ask for repair or replacement of something that's not broken. For example, if you want to ask for a new AC unit just because you want one when the current AC unit is working, it's not what the BINSR is for. Okay, so what if you just want money instead of repairs and you just want to do the repairs later? A lot of agents don't know that you actually shouldn't ask for a repair dollar amount on the BINSR. This document is designed to ask for actual repairs. If you are also open to a credit to fix the items on your own later, your agent can help negotiate that directly with the agent, and the seller can counter your BINSR with a repair credit. This credit is typically given as a price reduction or a credit towards closing costs, but you'll still want to ask for the repairs on the BINSR. The next tip is make sure you get receipts. So anything the seller agrees to repair, at your final walkthrough. Hopefully the seller will have the receipts provided for you, because you want to make sure that those repairs were paid for and it's good to have for your records. There's a lot more that goes into the BINSR process, and we want to help you walk through each step. Thank you so much for watching. To learn more about our team, visit bengramrealtor.com. Take care.